welcome back to Binkerbelle's Yarning. Today is Friday, September 20th, and we are taking a look at Clarion Call Fiber Arts. Now, this is a shop that I have been waiting to do and dying to do. I was just waiting for the package that they sent me to come in, so we'll do an opening of this at the end of the video. So Clarion Call Fiber Arts is actually based in Bronx, New York, which is always exciting. It's literally just a hop and a skip over the river. Well, for me anyways. Well, okay, maybe it's like a 15-hour drive, but still. She's actually an Etsy shop, and oh my goodness, her product is so amazingly beautiful. So Clarion is actually a longtime lover of fiber arts and a great passion for giving unwanted textiles new life through her talent for repurposing. So that's one of the things that drew me to her shop, was the fact that she does repurpose textiles and saves them from landfills. And those that have been watching me for a while know how big I am on recycling and keeping things out of the landfills, especially fibers and textiles, because there's no point in that stuff going into the landfill. There's a million uses for repurposing that you can use that stuff for. So Clarion also loves to travel, and when she is traveling, she sources out and collects unique and beautiful fibers to add to her incredible selection. So I'll put the link for her Etsy shop down in the comment section, and you can just, oh, gorgeous. And she has a little story for each of her yarns, which is even more exciting. So she strives to add color and texture to her yarn in unique and beautiful ways. Not only does she repurpose and spin, but she also hand dyes most of her yarns. So when she gets blank bases, she goes ahead and just dyes it and spins it and comes up with these absolutely beautiful pieces. So Clarion's work speaks for itself, and every yarn she carries has its own story. So like I was saying, she has a little story for each of her yarns, and they're so much fun to read. Browsing her shop not only excites you through beautiful colors and textures, but also takes you around the world. So that's always fun to learn where her yarns are coming from. So it's a unique experience to learn not only the composition of each yarn, but also its history and travels prior to Clarion lovingly spinning it into her own yarn. So some of the countries that she's visited, that you will visit through her yarn, are Chile, Argentina, Iceland, and of course the United States. Because I mean, you can't ignore where you hail from, right? So Clarion is so passionate about recycling and repurposing that $1 from every sale of her reclaimed sweater upcycle yarn, and there's lots of it with lots of great colors, is donated to Fab Scrap. So Fab Scrap is a non-profit organization that recycles textile waste and unusable scraps for purchase, as well as making insulation, carpet padding, furniture lining, and moving blankets. So there's nothing more I can really say about that. I mean, it's fantastic to have a company actually sourcing out recyclable products in order to make things that are so convenient and everyday. So Clarion works with more than just upcycled fibers. She also delights in spinning banana fiber, mint fiber. Now, if you remember, I used some of the banana fiber for one of my darn good yarns, the fall harvest capelet. So you gotta check that out. I love it. I have fallen in love with banana fiber. I have never felt anything like it. It's like silk, but it's also like Angora, but it's also like brain stopped. Alpaca. There, see, it was there. So yeah, it's very much like silk and alpaca and Angora all mixed into one, and it's shiny and it's soft and it's absolutely beautiful. I've never tried mint fiber, so I'm definitely gonna have to take a look at that. Hopefully she has some in here. She also uses sea silk, which is actually derived from seaweed. Like, how cool is that? Right? Perfectly renewable resource to make a silk-like fiber out of. Angora, which is sourced from Luna, who is her sister's English Angora bunny. She also uses Corriedale, Grey Gotland, hand-painted wool, mohair, alpaca, silk, merino, and bamboo, and yak. So she just obviously loves different fibers and experimenting with them and textures, which, of course, being a fiber artist and a yarn addict, you can't just get away from, right? So let's take a look at her pictures, and then we'll come back and we'll see what she sent. Are you ready for this? Because I know I am. I've been waiting a long time for this. Unfortunately, it was stuck at the border, so I had to wait even longer for it. And I mean, just from New York, it took like 3.5 weeks for it to get here. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, look at that, look at that. Oh, and she sent me, oh, there's Luna. Look at that, she's absolutely precious. Aww. She selflessly donates her fluff to Clarion's spinning habit. Her fluff is incorporated into storm cloud sample that she sent. So there's it. That's definitely gonna go up. That's gorgeous. She sent me a little letter here. It says, hi Erin, thank you so much for your interest in my shop. I hope your viewers love my yarns as much as I do. I am proud to have a hand every step of the yarn processing from fiber prep, processing, and spinning. I hand dye my own roving as seen in the storm cloud and pomegranate samples for unique colors, and I blend fibers in my own drum carder, which is always fantastic. I love it. And blending board for exciting textures and color combos as seen in the Child of Mourning and blue Opal samples. She sent a lot. It's fantastic. I'm so excited to get this open. Spinning is so meditative for me and gives me so much joy. I believe you can really feel the love in my skeins. I also strongly believe in recycling. I grew up in a very resourceful household, and there is nothing more rewarding than giving something old new life. I soon will be launching a reclaimed sweater upcycle yarn on my Etsy shop, which is there, and I've got some photos of that as seen in the Sage, Onyx, and Midas samples. Thank you again. Keep in touch. The fiber community is so warm, and I love connecting with other fiber enthusiasts. If you could encourage your viewers to check out my Etsy shop or connect with me on Instagram or Facebook at Clarion Call Fiber Arts. Thank you so much for crafting. So yes, absolutely. All of her links will be in the description section. Okay, so like, I'm not kidding. I fell in love with her shop. It's just, these are so amazing, and there's so many of them. Oh my god, I don't even know where to start. Okay. Well, you guys know how much I love fiber, right? I mean, you haven't been following me long enough if you don't understand that. Okay, so this one here is blue opal. Look at that. Oh my god, it's so soft. Like, beautiful. I don't know how well the colors are going to come through, but it's this gorgeous combination of purples. All right, and it is 80% merino and 20% bamboo. And it's a DK weight. It's so pretty. Oh, I love this one. Oh my goodness, this one, I've never felt something like this. It's so cool. And this is the Onyx Sample, which is 100% upcycled sweater in acrylic. So this is from an old sweater, but I've never actually felt anything like this. It's so cool. Oh, here's another beautiful purple set. This one is called Storm Cloud. Ooh, it's slightly fuzzy too. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like, oh my god. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is 50% hand dyed, 20% Romani, and 25% Angora. That's why it's so soft and fuzzy. I love Angora. Like, I'm in love with Angora. Ooh, this one almost feels like it's got a silk component to it, and it's called Sage, and it is 100% cotton, which is and it's a recycled sweater. I've never felt cotton like this before, ever. And I've worked with a lot of cotton. Ooh, look at this one. So pretty. So pretty. So pretty. This one is called Pomegranate, and it's a chain ply. Right, so I don't know if you guys have all taken a look at my yarn compositions. It's, instead of it being traditionally spun, it's more chained. I explain it better in the video, in the other video. And this is 100% hand dyed merino. So pretty, so pretty. Look at this one. I don't know if the sparkle is gonna come through, but oh my goodness, it's so sparkly and it's so soft. Like, it's luxurious. Like, it's beyond, it's soft, but it's not soft, but it is soft. It's more, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just this incredible luxuriant feeling. It's like putting on a fine silk gown. So pretty. Love it. And this is called Midas Gold. Right? And it is a gold color. I don't know what, I think it's coming up a little green on your screen, but it is definitely gold. And this is 66% cotton, 34% nylon, and it's an upcycled sweater. That is too cool. That is way cool. So there's that. Sorry, my fur babies are being weird. Okay, this is the last one. Okay, and this one is called Child of Mourning. And this is 40% merino, 30% bamboo, and 30% cotton. Oh, it's so nice. So nice. So lovely. I love all of these. They're absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. So go see her shop. Get some of this awesome stuff. All right, and we'll see you again later. Take care.